Hello, Swivel Heads. It's Greg Allison's Swivel Head News with one of the preludes to Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Anyway, guys, we got a lot going on in the world right now, and it's getting kind of scary. As you know, we're heading into a era where it's 7 years until they want to have 2030 in place. Now, what's 2030? What's 2030 around 7 years, but yeah, the UN's got some ideas about this, and so does the Klaus Schwab. Anyway, we've heard about it, the agenda. And it don't sound too pretty for most of us, especially those of us who are independent-minded, freedom-minded. Yeah, we're not taking too well to these notions. But in order to get us there a lot of things have to happen. One of the things they want to do is limit our speech. And they're really struggling to do that because there's some pushback, thankfully. So, all right, we got people coming around. Thank you, Arnold. Good to see you. Number one's your checking number. Are you left-handed? Me? No, I'm right-handed. I had an older brother who's left-handed. The one passed away. Jesse, good to see you in the house. Tab, how you doing? Well, I like freedoms, guys. You know that I have stood long for the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, because these documents do help us, if followed correctly, preserve our freedoms. And that's why I started Freedom Restoration Foundation.org to take it to the next step. Not preservation, but restoration, because we've lost a lot of ground, a lot of the freedoms that we had. Found you. Sub this channel also. Oh, thank you, 365 Prepping. Yeah, well, that's what we need. We need more subs here. This is the channel I'm going to take more of this content, news content to, and some more prepping content to. I may leave some prepping content on Green Regs, so it's going to be kind of a little bit back and forth. But anything that might be seen as anywhere near political is coming over here. Anything that's going to turn off my worm customers or confuse the algorithm. So really and truly, I probably should move all my prepping content here too. But that's what prepping is about, is keeping your eyes wide open and head on a swivel, so you see what's coming at you. That's what I try to help you do here, is bring you the news to do just that. Because this preposition of my channel is to help you survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive. Anyway, there we go, my friends. And that's what prepping is all about. Anyway, we got our ho-ho on here now. We got my lights up and running. So let's get out and start a funnin'. I was going to say bang bang, right? Some words we have problems with saying on here, but you know, hey, what's that go on? A nug. Nug. She says nug. N-U-G. Nug. Hear me talking about nugs? That's what I'm talking about. I'm a little less dyslexic, something like that. Anyway, guys, New Days, thank you for that. So check out the links New Days is putting in. We got 32 in here, far shy from the 117 we had in the other channel. Hope some more guys come over. I thought ambidextrous, you meant you can shake your own hand. I can do that. Hey, I can do a nug with either hand. Yeah, that's one thing we train in the Army, was be left-handed or right-handed. You know, when you're going from tree stump to tree stump, rock to rock, trying to advance on the enemy. You know, one guy puts down the fire and covers the other guy to move. Then this guy puts down the fire and covers this guy to move. You go back and forth. That's how you advance on an enemy position. It's a tactic. This guy's firing, this guy moves. This guy fires, provides cover, this guy moves. You just keep moving until you get upon them. All right. Got you laughing, shaking my own hand. I assume that's what you're laughing about. All right, guys. So like I said, there's some stuff going on. So let's share some of this stuff. Now we got 35 in the room. Madam, how you doing? We're going to share some of the political things that's happening, trying to hold down our speech. We'll talk about immigration and some other things, guys. Oh, look at this. Democrats like Adam Schiff. No, not Adam Schiff. Scrambling to save censorship. Oh my gosh. Guys, if somebody's trying to establish censorship, this cause in the free market of ideas their ideas don't do well. Their ideas don't hold weather under debate. Is that not what this means? If that weren't true, why would you be trying to censor stuff? Oh, they're afraid misinformation. Well, if your stuff's true, then it should survive the weather of the storm. Your stuff should hold up in the open air of discussion under the spotlight. If you're trying to sweep everything under the rug, you got something to hide. Only people who want censorship got something to hide. That's what we should remember, guys. Hey, Matterman, how you doing? Same here. Greg's worked the nugs on either hand. There you go. Stan. That's right. Stan's got Stan on either hand. But so one of the things that's coming out is they're trying to, they had Twitter under censorship. And what's blown here is that Elon Musk came out and said, hey, look, this is what happened. Not only that, he showed how the government was, according to Elon Musk, and all the files he's shown them, it's in the files, it's not coming from me, government agencies were basically telling them to do this. Government agencies, which aren't permitted to do it on their own, were sneaking around telling private enterprise to do this, to violate our First Amendment. Imagine that, guys. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. That's what's coming out now. Hey, how are you doing? None so blind as they who refuse to see, so deaf as they who refuse to listen. Amen, Vicky. And so what's that make them? Blind. So the blind's leading. So let's not be the blind that's being led. Let's shine the light of truth. So apparently a lot of that is political. So we got some different worldviews here, guys. But anyway, the good ideas should win in the end. Place of ideas on the scrutiny of debate and light. See here, censor or else. I'm not making this up, guys. It wasn't just Twitter, Facebook. Not to backslide. Oh, do not backslide. Dems wrote Meta as part of an overgoing oversight efforts, guys. It was on Twitter. The FBI. This is not coming from me, guys. The FBI regularly engages with private sector entities, which independently make decisions about what, if any, action to take on their platforms and for their customers after the FBI has notified them. But there's a lot of pressure. And they knuckled. Almost all of them knuckled. Most of them are already predisposed to do so anyway, because most of them are ran off the left coast. And the left coast is going to lean left. And the big agencies in Washington, D.C. are big government outfits who want more big government. And who wants big government? The left. People you come from the big cities typically are more leaning to the left. And it's the big cities that throw the votes in the whole country toward the left. And one of the things they want to do is to get agenda, that thing that's ends with a 2030. I'm gonna be careful my wording on here. They want to break down nations. They want to end the idea of nationhood. They wrote about this. So immigration is one of the ways that you water down a nation's identity of who they are. Plus, it may also break you financially if you're putting them all on the dole, as we are. But look, it's so bad that mayors all over the Southwest are declaring emergencies amid an increase. There's just a flood of migrants. These people may need help. Why aren't we helping them in their country? Why aren't we helping their country be more stable? Because we're too busy taking all the drugs coming from them and letting the drug cartels run those countries. So actually, a lot of the things we do is a disservice to the country from whence these people come. Those cartels should be put out of business. That's a dangerous thing to say. Consider how armed they are. But okay, I got my nugs. Yeah, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I have the nug in myself. Newsom. Now, guys, it's so bad that even, guys, it's so bad that even Commie California, Newsom, is complaining. And these are the guys complaining because they're going to get rid of 42, which Trump installed. So we get a liberal Democrat pleading for Trump things to be put back in place because he's realizing his state just can't take it anymore. Really, this is sad. I shouldn't be laughing. This is sad. But the whole idea of a liberal Democrat governor suddenly having to take this stand, which is against the party. 31 out of 41 hit that. There you go. Thank you there, Frozen. Appreciate that. Hey, RC, Manaman, how you doing, Vicky? There are 990 ways of singing native lays, and every single one of them is right. Rudyard Kipling. Okay. How you doing? Cha-Cha, how are you doing? Haven't seen Vicky in a while. Good to see you. Vicky, how are you doing? How are you? Oh, yeah, 44 watching. Oh, we're coming up a little bit. Now, subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe, bang the notification bell, and click all. Guys, this is just interesting stuff right here. Now this is something I probably don't even want to talk. I'm just showing you there's an article here. I don't even want to enunciate this on this channel. But look what they're saying here. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Some people think I get all these from mainstream media. Really? No way. Pfizer's. And the whole thing was that apparently Pfizer has said this. Yeah, guys, that's interesting. All right, that's a topic I may have to delve into more over here. This is where I usually talk stuff like that. Is that? I'm just showing you what somebody's saying here. I'm not making any claim about it on this platform. On this platform, I talk a little bit more. If y'all have it, this is also a Swivel Head News, but it's on Rumble. On Rumble, you can tumble. You can say more stuff. Toasty crumple with plenty of food. Very good, Vicky. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. So if you're not to this channel, subscribe. Check this. Force is set to take us out. I thought it said 7 on there. Well, maybe it don't. Forces set. Oh, there it is. 7 forces set to against you. How will they get you to surrender everything you own in less than 7 years? Yeah. And here we were saying, stop it, stop it. Well, I got more to come here soon. Oh, yeah, we're going to do earthquakes here. Oh, a bunch of fresh ones out here in the Caribbean. See, poor Puerto Rico, they just can't get rid of the earthquakes. And Texas, this spot's always having earthquakes. Well, look what's quiet. Nothing on the San Andreas, the San Difuca plate is quiet. That's usually a little noisy. That's a noisy, rattling plate. This place, man, you always got them here. Western Texas, 2.9. Panama. Chile. Chile's had some mighty strong earthquakes, 5.0. Chile's had some unbelievable earthquakes. This is an earthquake-prone area right here around New Zealand. Up in here, there's some big ones up here a lot of times. Philippines is quaking. 5.2. All right, let's see here. There it is. Back out a little bit here. Europe's quiet. Oh, look, whole Mid-Atlantic ridge is quiet. Well, that's strange. Mid-Atlantic ridge is quiet. San Andreas is quiet. Alaska's not quiet, though. Alaska's not quiet at all. Valdez, 2.5. That's where big oil terminal's at. 2.9 out in the Gulf of Alaska. Tech, 3.2. Right there. Japan's can check the peninsula spot. Siberia is quiet. All righty. Hey, check guys for you preppers. LEHMAN'S. LEHMAN'S has got everything for preppers and homesteaders. Check this channel out, guys. Check this out. But use my links. I'll be posting links to this channel, this store. Use my links when I post them, guys. I don't have it posted right now. Thank you, Frozen, for sharing Rumble. There will be links I'll post later. We're live right now to LEHMAN'S. You can find it on Green Griggs also. So there we go. And where we're going next? Oh yeah, this is one of the reasons we're doing these lives. I should stay on here longer. We need more watch time. I like to get this. I'm going to move my content, a lot of my content from Green Griggs over here, at least the new content. I may move some of the old content. But you see, this is, I need to get to 4,000 hours of watch time before I monetize this channel. I got enough subscribers. You see, it's check mark there. No strikes, believe it or not. It's hard to believe. But, you know, I'm careful what I say. But still, they don't like me in general usually. But see, look, we're not to the halfway point, so we got a little ways to go to get the 4,000 hours. That's why these videos help. You guys watching this stuff helps. It's Brandy. Oh, Brandy, Amanda's in here too. Well, let me go back up here. Oh, we got in here. Lost in the house. I have to chat with y'all a little bit. We'll do that. We'll chat. I'm running out of web stuff. I've been insanely busy. What we're going to do after this is we'll do a brief video over on galactic grids. We'll go over here for a little bit. Do a live session. That's odd. This one is show. I clicked on live. You go come into the channel. This is what you see. They used to post videos in this where you first come in. Don't do that anymore. I don't know why. This is where we'll go next. Galactic Grigs. Let's see. Love LEHMAN'S. There you go. Well, use my links and go to LEHMAN'S, guys. Help me out. They got everything you need for prepping. Just about a lot of prepping supplies you need, and mainly homestead supplies. All kinds of even gifts for the kids. Yeah, I love LEHMAN'S, guys. So far, there was only one purchase on LEHMAN'S to my stuff there. How many channels you got? Well, actually, I got a couple of other ones. That you ask. I got product Papa's, not as much stuff here, but maybe one day. This is kind of meant for product review. Impact drills. Craftsman Shop Peter, which I griped about that. A ubiquitous problem that Chrysler products have, especially the minivans. That was just a safety for phone charging cables. And then I'm saying there's 61% chance that you got this bug on your computer. More than not. So, and my most performing video right now is the Craftsman Shop Heater video. It's actually doing well now because it's getting cold. So people want to know what's wrong with the Craftsman Shop Heater. So there we go. That makes sense. I've actually been doing some live content from here a little bit. I used to do flea market videos on Greg's, but I discovered those hurt my algorithm over there. But since this is a view, I do tool runs when I'm going to the flea market. If y'all want to watch me live on Sunday, I didn't get to go this last Sunday. I had too many hours in fire, but maybe next Sunday I'll be there. I got something I'm looking for. I got a reason to go back. Mainly, these two drills here got stolen from me, so I want to replace this one. It's got the chargers. I've already replaced this one, and the next one was a Cobalt. There you go. Yeah, I've had some issues when you hire labor. You get issues, guys. And this is Serenity Soothing Sounds. This is another channel I got, and this is because the prepping topics we get all worked up, and it makes you hard to sleep. So this will help you with sleeping after you've listened to me talking doom and gloom and the world's blowing up. You need to come over here to help you get some rest. So what's this? I got a ton of raw videos I've not uploaded here. I just got to process and upload them. It takes a long time to upload these, and I've been really busy. But I will add to this channel. This channel is going to get more videos. This is autumn rain on the tin roof of my barn, and this is some of the peeper frogs on my place. So these videos, this one is 9 hours and 20 minutes, almost 21 minutes long. This one's 10 hours and 2 seconds long. That's enough time for you to get in a good night's sleep. LEHMAN'S is mostly online these days, but they still have a print catalog. That's true. That's true. If you come to my store, you won't pay a bit more. I do have some links that I'll try to use and share from time to time to give you discounts for shipping. If you purchase above a certain amount or something, like various discounts from time to time. And I've got one of those to share. And hey, when you buy using my link, it don't cost you 1 penny more, but I get a little bit out of that. Not a lot, but a little bit. So far, we've only done one sell through LEHMAN'S. LEHMAN'S, guys. Are you still greens? Yeah. The farmers market ended the weekend before Thanksgiving, but I'm about to start emailing my customer base to sell them again. I had a partner in the microgreens business, but she's in a relationship with a guy that I think they're moving off eventually. So she's getting out of the business with me. So it'll be just me again. I might bring them in the future, help out with it. But if you go to the Green Greg's channel, there's a playlist on there for microgreens. So I'm bring up Green Greg's. I do that later. Yeah, just go to Green Greg's and look down the playlist. There's a microgreens playlist on it. So what are we doing now? Yeah, we talked about plants and other things. Oh yeah, come here and buy worms from me, guys. You get to this page, just click the buy worms, and it'll take you straight into a page. Actually, you get more than buying worms off this page. You get more links. This page is hosed up a little bit. Come up here and you can see microgreens. Yes, what's my microgreens? All right, so that's what I'm about to be doing is pre-orders, delivery coming later right now, meeting people at the place. You can check out gardening videos if you go here. What's good here about these pages is you can all buy worms, but you come in to see why raise worms, how to raise worms. But the best how-to is over here in vermiculture worm videos. Most of my worm videos are uploaded here, but they're ordered in order of the things you need to know to start your own worm farm. So this is a good video series here to follow. And gardening videos. This covers the raised bed gardening stuff, and I've actually showed some of my microgreen videos in here. I was taking a little bit of videos to catch up. This is the DeVase family that grows their food and makes a living too for now 3 adults, so it's for 1/10 of an acre. Planting garlic. That's my main crop, garlic. And Johnson grass. I didn't know. I thought it didn't do that. Oh, no. What I didn't do is I actually tried to eat Johnson grass. I discovered later you don't do that. It's toxic. You know, you have to eat regular grass. I thought, well, maybe you can eat it. Yeah, I got these tool videos. Microgreens. I got more microgreens in there. Aquaponics. That was my first video. That was really a crappy video. I made that video just for myself. I posted it on Facebook and I got 14,000 views. I thought, what? That was a really sorry video. Wasn't even formatted good. I didn't really even know how to use the camera. It's still, actually, this did better on Facebook than it did here. But I thought, you know, I'll get my channel started. So I was building my greenhouse then. This is 4 years ago. I had it almost done. So that was my first two videos. It had to do with aquaponics. And right now I'm trying to save my greenhouse. It's at risk. It's got some damage from big snow loads. Started when I didn't have any heat because I couldn't get kerosene. All right, guys. Oh yeah, if you get me into the microgreens videos or any of these, you click on them. Just click YouTube. I wonder if it throws you in the playlist. Yeah, look, True Leaf Market gives an ad. If you want to shop True Leaf Market, oh, I hit the off button. I want to kick off again. If you want to shop True Leaf Market, they've got a lot of seeds and supplies. Use my links to True Leaf Market. Oh, I didn't even post my links there. I got to go back and post some of those here. That's just my videos. I didn't have any of my, I guess I wasn't with True Leaf when I posted this video. I need to go back and add it. I said, does this pull up my playlist? No. Got to bring Greg some here. All right, now, so I'm logged into Green Grid, some Swivel Head News. See videos, nuclear survival. Y'all need to look at that, guys. Nuclear survival, everything going on. Look. Only 1,800 views on this, guys. There should be more people interested in that. Nuclear bug out, that's done pretty good. Vermiculture, there's my worm videos. Breaking news. I need to take these older breaking news videos, right? I've kind of looked to the forefront of that just because people need it. Safe zones, bunkers, homestead locations. If you've not seen winter wild forest, especially filter and sanitize water, many methods. Man, this should have more views than any video on my channel, but it don't. That video is what made this channel more of a prepping channel than anything else. Here's the microgreens videos. So what you do, just hit play all.
Hey, hello, this is Greg Allison
Now, this is what I was growing in my house.
from Green Greg's Garden and Worm Farm, coming to you straight from my living room farm. Yes, I have a farm in my living room. In fact, I grow quite a bit of stuff here, and it sells for a good price.
Global warming, exactly. Global warming, that's what I promote. So if you go through here, you can see that I stopped doing them for a while because the preppers of my channel hated these videos. I mean, they were unsubscribing and were coming in the comments and ripping me. But there were people that loved them. If you were into microgreens, you loved them. But here's where I started my videos on my trailer. I've been going in my trailer ever since. And I grow microgreens. I've been growing them regular. How did that get in there? That don't belong there. I'll have to come back later and take that out. I can't do it from Swivel Head. But Israeli's former national security advisor. Now that don't belong on that playlist at all. That must have been accidentally added. So when was this video done? So I just do very few every now and then. I really thought I'd make this a major part of my channel. Now this one has probably got the links for True Leaf Market in the show. If you want to see the show notes, you click show more. And there it is, True Leaf Market right there. Bang. Go there if you want to do microgreens, guys. And come back out. And a lot of times I do pin notes.
Hello, this is Greg Allison from Rick.
Which means I'll take the first note. I don't have a pin note on this channel, this video. That's interesting. Oh, that was the first video in the series. That wasn't the last one. Whoa, what happened? So we can go back to it.
Hello, this is Greg Allison from Green Gregs, coming to you from my microgreens trailer. I now grow microgreens in a trailer, and I've been doing this since the spring. As you may recall, I used to grow microgreens in my living room. But I had a little issue with growing microgreens in my living room, and it.
So I'm gonna do this video. That's been over a year ago. Yep, a year ago. Oh, so I'm not posting a microgreens video in a year? That's all right. I thought I did some that was done about the same time. All these videos were kind of together, so I thought I did some. I hadn't done any in a while. I should sneak in some more of these. Well, look, see, this is one reason I don't get a lot of these. My garden videos, they not many views. Even the farm videos don't get many views. It's kind of sad. Now, here's a pin note. It says pinned by Green Gregs. And that also would have, you read more there. And it's got links. Or you come up here and to show more, there's show notes. So if you hear me talking about show notes or pin notes, that's what I'm talking about. And there you find links to my affiliate marketing, links to other videos. And I usually try to make it similar videos, what that video is. That takes a lot of time cutting, pasting, hen picking around for content. This stuff don't come easy. It takes time to put all this stuff together, guys. So yeah, I'm still growing these things. Now my partner didn't want to be on video because she was having problems with X. And so and she also thought her videos were running customers off, and it'll probably hurt my algorithms. So I might find another channel and do videos from the farmers market again one day. But it's a case that those, if you notice, I still post them on Facebook sometimes. Yeah, I'm still growing. I'm still selling to farmers market. Now that you ask, if you're asking more, yeah, thank you, Frozen. C. Jones, why would anyone be upset about microgreens videos? It's not the topic. It's not the topic they want to see. That's why I'm splitting my channels, guys. So let me stop the share. I think we got far enough along here. We went LEHMAN'S. We've done greengregs.com. Anyway, halo. You can go to prepwithgreg.com and get the long storage food supplies, guys. Preppers need to be doing that. Getting long-term food storage. Prepwithgreg.com. Anyway, guys. So once again, the reason some of you just came in here and you didn't hear this discussion previously. So I'm moving my news, what's going on in the world kind of news, to this channel from Green Gregs. I will move probably a lot of my prepping, maybe all of it over here. I will do panels. What do you mean panels? Have you heard that do panels views far faster? What do I mean by panels? Say, Greg, or anyone, have you seen Jake and Mary around lately? I don't know what happened, but it's been a month ago. I don't know. Huh. Don't know. Good question. About an unknown vector? Oh, the Marina not going to be it. It is a disaster. Okay. Yeah, we got some disasters going on right now. Thank you, New Days. Log hinge. Yeah, I've got a log hinge. A couple of them. I got a log barn and I got those poles sticking up. Curtis Stone is crushing it with his mountaintop farm. Man, he is definitely. But he actually now is covering conservative topics in farming. Okay, how does he do it, guys? I don't seem to be able to get away with it. Thank you, Frozen. Thank you for that. Freedom Restoration Foundation, guys. That's the organization we started to help you keep your freedoms. And it tells you how to contact all your Congress critters, the legislators in state and DC both, and how to deal with them. And it does have effect. It does have effect, believe it or not. And small groups can have a huge stream and have guests talking about subject and way to interact with subscribers. Yeah, StreamYard, let me check that out. StreamYard does leave us big duck in the logo, right? That's kind of god awful. Let's see. But Zoom leaves a little Zoom logo, but at least it's kind of muted, faded out. I need to find something that don't leave any of that kind of stuff. Especially when you pay for it. I paid for Zoom. I paid for a professional version of it. So why they got to put their logo in here? All right, Cha-Cha, glad you joined us. We're going over to Galactic Dregs in a minute. Maybe you watch it tomorrow if you can. So, how long have we been on? At least a half hour. 36 minutes ago. Okay, that's what it says. So, what time is that? It's 2 a.m. here. Yeah, we got to wrap this up a little bit. We're going to just go to Galactic Dregs briefly. I said on Green Dregs too long. I got to move more and more of that stuff over here. We'll be on Green Dregs eventually to be just short. I might just do a video and say, hey guys, meet me over at Swivel Head. What? All right, Cha-Cha, you do take care of yourself. Absolutely. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you, Frozen. Appreciate that. Don't go to mypatriotsupply.com. No, that don't help me. Go to prepwithgreg.com. Can I type that over here? Yeah, I can. I think, yeah. Because they'll take you to My Patriot Supply, but I'll get something back from that. My Patriot Supply is the one that gives me the highest commission for getting people to their site. You don't pay a penny more, but it helps me. And they do better than any of the other ones. And most people, people complain about, Greg, quit showing us buckets of feed all the time. People buy from that site more on this channel than they buy from anything else I've shown, hands down, way more. That's got a better commission. So why not? And it's good for you. Now, some people think, I'm just listen, if I wanted just money, I would be selling those stinking devices, which they claim they will save you from EMPs. I've covered EMPs like nobody. And if anybody could sell them, I could sell those like hotcakes. And those pay 50% commission. What are they, $400? I believe the people purveying that $200 for every sale. So given the way I've covered that topic, I could have made a fortune selling that stuff. Why do I not do that? Can somebody tell me why Greg Allison don't sell their devices? Because I got no faith in them. None, zero, nada. I know, Victor, years ago, I first learned about the L5 Society from Robert Anton Wilson. I am a long time L5 guy. Look at this, guys. I started 3 L5 chapters, and the last one was in Huntsville. And that was back in 1983. So I was doing this as a young dude. It's a society formed to promote the colonization of space. And it was the ideas of Gerard K. O'Neill that propelled it. And when I was in Fort Greely, Alaska, as a young soldier, I traveled up to Fairbanks late one night And it's 60 below zero. Gas was freezing in the carburetor of the GMC, whatever that thing was we went in. And I met Gerard K. O'Neill. Let's focus, come on. Sometimes you move stuff in and out, the camera will focus. Let's focus back here. Well, look, even before that, I did have that prepper tinge in me, see? That goes way back. I was about 16 there with my nug and my pipe. Yeah, I made that pipe. That was homemade. And I've always had a tinge of Viking in me. Actually, I'm more Viking than not, blood-wise, which was a surprise, actually. And here I am. That is me. Back in probably a couple years after we started Hal 5. Swivel, Alabama, L5 Society below there. But I started a Cumberland L5 Society, Cumberland County, North Carolina, right next to the county where they had the transformers banged up. And I started the, we had a Carolina Council of L5 Societies, several chapters in the area. I helped form. And then we had a, went to Alaska and started the North Star L5 Society. Ed Kiker was one of the guys with, and Ed Kiker. Yeah, just go to prepwithgreg.com. Get to my patient supply. Go to greg.com. Hope you're so warm. Yeah, I hope so, Judy. Dr. G-Mans, how you doing? Just join us, huh? We got 40 in the room. Yeah, we're about to go over to Galactic Greg's. So yeah, we need a little watch time on here. 41 minutes. I think I spent an hour and a half on Green Greg's. I shouldn't have done that. Just put all that over here. This is the. I need watch time over here. I need more. I should keep the videos over at 30 minutes. That's what I do. I just get 30-minute mark and say, guys, we're going over the soil heads. People are more likely to watch a 30-minute video. So if I do a 30-minute video over there, but over here I need watch time to get this channelized. So I'll just cut them off after 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. Canadian always cuts his off in about 40 minutes, but he don't do any lives. My lives are longer than those I record, a lot longer. But we get into chat, you know, sharing stuff, a wide range of stuff. Arctic Front is coming. It's coming. Yeah, definitely, Dr. G-Man. It's coming hard. He's got the Space Force logo in his, which is on my hat right here. Man, like a UFO. Space Force. Film with a 3D printer. Cool. These were 3D printed by my friend Ben Husett, an old L5 Society friend from way back. He was with the Minnesota chapter. The L5 Society. The L5 Society now is the National Space Society. I spent 10 years as chairman of the policy committee. That's how I come to develop my political acumen. We had huge impact in that group. Huge impact. Okay, I'll show you some of that. This is more of a topic for Galactic Grades, but when I talk about Freedom Restoration Foundation, I know what and how to contact Congress and stuff you can get done. We've had major impacts on legislation several times. Roy Garber to get the consul program canceled. I managed to come back in with a compromise that helped create both, ensure this stuff could happen and that stuff. More on that later. I'm going to do a video especially on that on Galactic Graves. That's not too distant future. So the Arctic vortex coming in fast. Yes, Arnold, it's coming down here. You got it right now, and it's coming our way. It'll fly. Well, let's hope it does. This one is taking a lot of. This is Starship. This is Elon Musk bird. This is the upper stage. This is on the same scale as these guys. But, you know, like this is a shuttle. This is the whole upper stage. It would, on this stack, it would go like right about there, but it'd be a little higher up. It'd be like this. This is a huge rocket. I'll see if I can get Ben Houston to make me a whole bird, including the first stage. But they're trying to advance several things at once, several new technologies, and they're taking, in my opinion, a lot of risk. So they think they're going to fly a crew around the moon next year. Maybe. I hope they can pull it off. We're counting on this thing to be the lunar lander, which might have some problems in and of itself. But, you know, can you print up the winning lottery ticket? Oh, where did James get that? Halo, fiddling with a 3D printer. Oh, there you got the winning lottery ticket. All righty, guys. That's good. This was 3D printed. Ben Houston. He also made me a Russian and an American space capsules and space vehicles chess set. That's pretty cool. Where I buried that at. All righty, guys. That's like a bit of a 3-minute man design. Minute Man 3. Oh. All righty, guys. Let's move over to Galactic. Oh, we actually get more people here watching now. We're growing. 31, 41. Engage with your audience. So, guys, you guys are shining there. That was 1 in a billion. It's not good. Chances 1 in a billion. All right. Here's a question. Should ask this on galactic rays. Boom. Thank you, New Days, for sharing that. That's where we're going next. Galactic rays. You just shared a link. I said, would you ride on SpaceX Starship's maiden voyage around the moon? How next year? A lot of new technology. And you got to bring this thing back in at 25,000 miles an hour and enter the atmosphere. A lot of things that's never been done before. I got the kicker. Pound right on mega. Oh, really? So has do a full 60 mine. A full, I mean, what are you talking about? 60 mine. Do full 60 mine. What is 60 mine? What is full 60 mine? Help me out, Broken Fish. I didn't know what you meant by that. Listen to Sinatra. That first mission is going to be very risky, guys. It's going to be very risky. We got a fellow YouTuber that's on that mission, though. There's only like 8 or 9 guys. Everyday astronaut who was not an astronaut until now. He will be because he got selected by the Japanese fashion designer who's paying for that mission. Kind of scary. Do full 60 minutes. Oh, you may stay on board here for 60 minutes full? Ooh, it's getting late. We go to the Galactic Race for full 60 minutes. I guess you mean stay full 60 minutes. All right, so we got, how long? We're 48 in here. So that's 12 more minutes. I would go, no questions asked. Wow, I don't know. I don't even know if I would. I know too much about these rockets. I don't even know if I'd actually ride this rocket. I've been making sausage. I know 2 things. It's like, oh, y'all made a shortcut there. Hey. Reason for it? Well, guys, here we are. Take it off the mountain. I should be some black dregs, right? This is a rocket program I worked on for years, still working on it. Santa Claus and those rockets. They make a great pose, right? Now, space activists don't like this rocket because it's government. It costs a lot of money, took a lot of time. They're favoring this. So I've been involved in both. I mean, what I did at Senator Nelson's office helped establish the pathway for both projects. It's possible I got either one of them, or it's only been one or the other. And at that time, SpaceX had the ability of SpaceX launches was in the drink. It was down. They've done a lot better since, but their Starship program, not yet, but it's still developmental. You go there, okay, broken fish. Well, it would be, hey, it'd be an adventure. Well, you survive liftoff, but then you got to get back. Space Santa, amen. And here we are from the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm, a rocket Santa. See, sitting on a rocket. See the plume coming out the back? Going to the moon with a alien elf and a baby Jesus in arms, hands, and this is supposed to be the manger down here. There we go, guys. Susan, the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm made that. Check out Blue Bottle Bunny Farm on YouTube. She sings. She's got some funny songs. She's a wonderful person. We did I did some live videos from the farmers market where they came up and they were just singing. And Randy has a big chauffeur, big long chauffeur around this one. It's big long one. And he can blow that thing like crazy. I can blow it, but those things aren't easy to blow. I've got those little horns that you might have heard me blow back at some earlier farmers market, not farmers trade day, dog days videos. Greg, which one do you which one do you like working on the best? Well, my day job is mostly pay me to work on that. I'm working on a JPL system right now for a satellite. Here's the truth. Now that one is, older technology. We made it fly. Hope we can keep it flying. There's some risk in it. All rockets have risk. Boeing brought it to us as the prime contractor, and Boeing, a company, they made some shortcuts. SpaceX, if we're really going to settle space, we got to get commercial. We got to get it cheap. So Elon's got the right dream in that area. I think really the rotating colonies is a far better idea than going to Mars. But and actually Bezos is on that side, rotating space colonies. I don't think his rockets are as good yet, but maybe they'll get there. Fast neutron reactor would be a nice power supply for a Mars mission. So something like this is what we got to get to eventually. We got to go with something that will work like this is supposed to work. Now, the problem is, they're taking, a lot of shortcuts too, quite a few from what I hear. And Elon likes to test whole systems and test multiple things that can fail at once. He can do that. Because it's his money. And when you're playing with other people's money, you got to be a lot more conservative. But that means he can be more revolutionary. But it means he may blow a lot of stuff up at first. His final design, when he finally comes up with something that really works, it may look way different from this. But he's willing to invest his own money. Well, he is getting a lot of government money too. So it's not just his own money anymore. But NASA's paying a lot of money actually for the lunar landers and things on that line. They paid commercial cargo to space station, commercial crew to space station. But if this thing works close to how it's advertised, it's going to be revolutionary. You're talking not amortization of the development cost and not profit for SpaceX, but just the recurring cost. Elon believes he can fly this thing for $9 a pound, just fuel cost. Back in the day of shuttle, cost of space was about $15,000 a pound. Not a pound, $15,000. $15,000 a pound. We built the international station. What in the world are we going to do with $9 a pound? Well, you won't be charged $9 a pound because he's got to have a profit margin, and he's got to pay to amortize a lot of this development and for the vehicle. So there's going to be non-recurring costs that's got to go into the price tag. But holy smoke, guys! I mean, What we're talking about is a trip to Mars, maybe one day. And I don't know, Mars is going to be real problematic. We can talk about some. Hey, I got a Venus habitat. Thanks a lot. I think Venus will actually be easier to settle than Mars. But quite frankly, it don't take much for Lee X on someone. Oh, what's he X on somebody now? Greg, brother, how's Leanne doing? Say Merry Christmas to her for us. Oh, I will. I think she's coming by tomorrow. She's bringing back some of the stuff where she's planting microgreens at her house. She's doing well. She's got a new love interest in life. Her ex was being real horses, you know what? Unbelievable, just unbelievable, guys. And she's had to deal with a lot of that, and that's had her very consumed. So, but she's moving on to a different life. Good for her. Lee hates Elon. Yeah, I know. Lithium batteries have got problems. I can do a whole course on lithium batteries. It's not the lithium batteries that's bad, it's the lithium ion batteries. Because when they're overcharged, over discharged, they form dendrites. The dendrites punch a hole through the separator membrane that goes between the anode and the cathode and causes them to short circuit. When they short circuit, they build a lot of current real fast, overheat. When they overheat, they explode. They become rocket engines. And so one of the things I did with this program was I wrote major review item discrepancies against some of the usage of lithium ion batteries because they didn't look at them right from the hazard standpoint, and their controls for the hazards would not have even worked. So I got them on that. And I wrote, so they had to change some stuff, but the payloads got away a lot more than they should have. And in fact, we now think that one of the payloads actually had a thermal runaway. You know, they only had like several of the payloads didn't make it. So that's an issue. I'll talk more about that in the future. But Merry Christmas from down under. Hey, Pioneer One, how you doing? Arnold, I wish you much happiness in the new year, Rocket Man. Well, thank you, Arnold. I hope we hear from you again before the new year gets here. Either $100 a pound. Well, oh yeah, well, it would be $100 a pound would be a revolution. If you can get it for $12 a pound, $20 a pound, that's maybe where he's going. I could see it $20, $25. But what we're talking about is, you know, our ancestors, the ones that came to America during the old days, the sailing ships, they sailed for years and they became most indentured service, and they worked as basically as a slave for several years so they could pay off the trip. Because coming over here was it was more than buying a house. It was a major, huge investment to come to America. Cost-wise, for most people in America today, the cost of going to the Mars would equate to, under Elon's plan, would equate to about the same as what some of our remote ancestors paid. All of mine. My ancestors came over in the days of sailing ships, wooden sailing ships, every one of them. Well, maybe it might have been a couple walk across the land bridge, but my ancestors came over in rickety wooden sailing ships back in the day. You know, they were pre-colonial, except one. But he was before the war between the states. So that's how that happened, guys. They paid a huge fortune to come over here because this was to be the land of milk and honey, although it was just rocks and trees and cold, and you got to go carve everything out of the woods with an axe and a bang bang. So it was a lot of work, but they got freedom. And now they're trying to take it away. Well, maybe out in the asteroids we can find freedom again. Frozen says, I'm not an astronaut by no means, but if they could pay civilian volunteers, I want to be on one of the first missions out of here. It was safe for me and my girls. The earlier missions probably will not be safe. Even Elon has admitted that the first missions to Mars, most people may not make it. There's still a lot of people on the go. I wouldn't put my kids on it, I'll tell you that. I've been looking into the research on other types of batteries, including salt, and other types of generators, including Much more efficient designs for wind and water. That's good. Well, they're coming up with a whole lot better battery concepts, electrolyte concepts. I'm talking about a gel electrolyte that won't go in a thermal runaway, that it can hold maybe twice as much energy as a lithium-ion battery. Now, I'll tell you, for applications like a personal flyer, like if you wanted to have a backpack thing with a couple rotors up there, it'd be kind of like a UAV or a little drone. Shoot, man, you might just go zipping around. Zoom, zoom, zoom. They would have, your cell phone will last a lot longer. I mean, they have a lot of good benefits. Your power packs that go in your drills and your saws will last longer. So there's some benefits. Except for my native ancestors, they were already here to save my immigrant ancestors from starvation. There you go. That's what happened. All right, guys. So we talked about censored freedom of speech. We started 61 minutes ago. Somebody asked me to stay on here an hour. We just topped the hour. So, and we got 44 in the room. We've actually picked up people. So that's good. That'll give us some of the much needed watch time on this channel. But it is 2:25. I don't ever go straight to bed, guys, but I got to get up, go to work in the morning. So you can see my eyes are already a little bloody. Lack of sleep lately. My humble opinion, too much has been spent to push less to efficient, push less to least efficient energy development. Well, this whole green energy thing, guys, is a spoof. It's the batteries are worth a lot as we go into safer, more energy storage batteries. That will have a lot of advantages, but solar, and we're not technologically where we can do away with fossil fuels. We're just not there without starvation. That's where they're pushing us, guys. Just to be blunt, where are we heading? Societal breakdown, starvation. They want to crash and break. Guys, how do you get to 2030 and get people to give up everything they own? You got to break the system we're in. You got to break the system we're in. War, Great Depression, famine. What did the Georgia Guidestones proclaim? See, guys. All right, you just share it to the next channel. That's one. Share it in the links. We're going to Galactic Greg's for those that haven't been there. I'll show you what that looks like. We won't be on there for no hour because I don't want to be up to 3:30 in the morning here. Let's see here. Microgreens, Galactic Greg's. Here we are. I've only got about 4 websites I'm going to take you to over here. Galactic Greg's. And we've already talked Galactic Greg's topics here on this channel. So this is where we're going next. But this channel is already monetized. Just hadn't earned me more than maybe $9 or $12 yet. Been monetized for over a month. I still hadn't earned much on it because we need more views over here too. All right, guys, let's switch over. So with that, stop the share. Okay, make sure I didn't end the video. Sometimes I accidentally hit the end video button. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for coming. And we're going to meet over at Galactic Greg's. Yeah, 328. Yeah, you're in Ohio. You're an hour ahead of us. So we just got one joining. We're going over to the Galactic Greg's channel. Check up the notes above where a new day is just posted the link. Somebody just joined us. So that's where we're going there. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. And catch us over in just a few minutes. It'll take me a couple minutes to push a few buttons, get things set up. Again, thank y'all for watching. And with that, I'm going to say, I'm famous. Oh, yeah. Canadian Prepper says Canadian Prepper out now, doesn't he? I think I started that. Tell me if I'm wrong. Somebody been watching from way back. Tell me if I'm wrong. I could be.